try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. And the tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Holy smokes!
Finn, what's that?
Are you kidding me?
Turn it around to look at it the right way.
That's right, guys. This is for my sorority. Oh my god.
You sure it's not something?
Not just the box.
Finn, it's free. Well, open it. My help me get the plastic off, mommy.
Oh my god. No problem. Oh my gosh. Finn, come here. We should have gotten Marley a better present.
Hi, my name's Christine, and I'm a mom, and I want to tell you a story about my son Finn and how the Alpha Psi Delta sorority helped and supported us, even though they're close to 2,000 miles away. Finn. Finn is great. He's seriously great. He's 3, and everyone who meets him falls absolutely in love with him, like within seconds. And he also has autism. Finn was diagnosed in October of last year. He'd shown signs of developmental delay as early as about 12 months, but mostly we were told he was probably just a late bloomer. He was really happy and relaxed, and we just kind of thought, oh, he's a mellow little guy, you know, he'll talk when he's ready, stuff like that. But in the meantime, just to be safe, we did kind of all the right things to encourage his language and social development. We did the library story times, the play groups, hearing testing, and went to an infant development program that was a drop-in group twice a week, every week for over a year, and kind of did everything, and he was really happy, but it got to the point where he wasn't really making any improvement, and we were starting to get a little bit worried. And we realized that waiting to find out wasn't doing any of us any favors, this kind of sitting and the waiting. At that point, we opted to go for private testing, which cut down our wait time to get assessed for autism spectrum disorder from about 20 to 36 months, to 4 months. And to be totally honest, I think we thought the assessment would probably rule out autism. It was one of those things people tiptoed around with us, but we never really thought, you know, our kid, you know, he can't have autism. But it didn't rule out autism. From Finn's very first meeting with the psychiatrist, he hinted at the diagnosis. And that's probably the hardest thing that ever happened to me in my whole life. Just about killed me. it was just overwhelming, overwhelming a lot of things, overwhelming grief, really. Um, it was like everything I'd wanted for Finn and dreamed of for Finn and wanted for our family and dreamed for our family was just taken away. And and it was gone, and all that was left was just, really, really bad pain. And I thought it would never get better. I was pretty convinced it would never get better, and it did get better. And I still have all those same dreams for Finn, and they might be a little bit different, but they're still really big dreams for him, and um, I know he's going to do all of it. But yeah, things did get better. See, it's still really hard. And it's not okay. I'm not okay with Finn having autism. It's not something I think will ever be okay with me, but we're okay. Finn's okay. Our family's okay. And um, and some of that being okay is due to the support that we've received from the Alpha Psi Deltas. And I kind of want to explain how part of what makes an autism diagnosis so devastating for a family, I think, is that you feel so alone. You have friends, all the other moms in playgroup with the kids the same age as your kid. All of a sudden there's this huge gap between your kids and their kids, and you feel like no one's going to ever understand. No one will feel the way you feel, and you just feel really alone. And we don't feel so alone anymore, and that's because of a lot of that is because of the sorority. Here's kind of what I want people to understand about how huge the iPad has been for Finn. Is Finn, like a lot of kids with autism, there are certain skill sets that are difficult for them to acquire, and one of them is pointing. So Finn, even now, I don't think he will touch a book if you said, Finn, where's the dog? Like, he wouldn't point the dog to the dog on a book. But oh my gosh, the iPad, forget about it. Like right away, where's the dog, Finn? And tap, 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 there's the dog. And other things, he goes to swipe stuff. He thinks everything swipes now. And to see him interact with something like that, when that's not something he does, I can't describe it. It's almost felt like this link, this bridge between where he was, like before the therapy, before we knew, when looking back, it was almost like he was behind this kind of wall of glass, kind of watching us from the outside. And I know, where he's going to get to when he's going to interact, he's going to do all these amazing things, and I can see that. It's like this sneak preview of what we're getting in for later, which is all going to be amazing. And